Okay, time for some man time. Dating 102. Let me ask you a question. If you're paying abroad to grace you with her time, to grace you with her presence, and you're going to pay for everything in return, doesn't that make her an escort? I mean, after all, if she has to make no contributions because you want her there so bad, but she doesn't really want to be there so bad that you have to pay her to be there, you have to pay for everything in order for her to do it, what does it say? It says she doesn't really want to be in your presence. She doesn't want to be around you or a part of what you're doing, which is why you have to pay for her to do it. Because if she wanted to, she'd be there for free. She'd pay to be there. Same way she pays to do everything else that she does on her own. The same way when she goes out with her friends, she pays for herself. The same way when she goes out with her family members, she pays for herself. In fact, when she goes out with her siblings that she's doing better than, or her children, she pays for them because she wants to do it. But when she has to deal with you, you have to pay her to do it. Interesting, isn't it? You know, when a John or a trick gets with a whore, a prostitute, he has to pay, but there's always something that's already in play that he knows he'll get let's say, a return on his investment. You know, there's an agreement that I'm going to get this and I'm going to give you this for that. And there's an agreement that says, I'm with it. So you're less than a John. You're less than a trick. You're being treated lesser than by you paying a bitch to be in your presence. You want to know something else that goes with that? If a chick doesn't have a father or she doesn't respect her father highly, how can she respect you? She's only going to treat you the way she treats her father. In fact, she's going to treat you lesser than she treats her father because you're not her father. She's going to treat you lesser than she treats her brother because you're not her brother. So when you have to pay for her time, but they get her time for free, if she doesn't respect them, if she rebels and disobeys them, what do you think she's going to do to you? I know, because you don't know that prostitutes and whores are daughters. I challenge you to look at any video where a trick was a prostitute in her former life, or maybe she still is. Listen to what she says and what drove her to it. And she's going to talk about her family, her parents, her father not being there, or her mother. It's a daughter. Because prostitutes, escorts, whores, bitches are rebellious daughters. It's why they want you to pay for shit like you're their father. When they are out in the world by themselves, they pay for themselves. They pay to disrespect and disobey their fathers and their mothers. But when they're with you willingly, you have to pay. I know because you have not learned to respect yourself. You have not learned to value yourself. You have not learned to be secure within who you are. And that's because you're still a son. Yeah. Johns and tricks are identical to sonhood. Think about what I'm saying. The dudes that your mother gets no attention from, she likes, she wants. The dudes that ignore your sister, she likes, she wants. The dudes that chase them, they don't like, they don't want. They have to pay them for their time. And you just become one of them when you do the same. But what do I know? I've only been on both sides of the coin. But 99% of the time, I've been on the side that I'm trying to get most of you to come to. Because I don't date escorts. I'll date whores and prostitutes first. Because at least I know I'm going to benefit from it in the end. Anywho, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's get the conversation started. I'd like to see how you were able to make nonsense make sense and to make work what all of us have failed to do. And until next time, man, time out.